Hello, my friends, and welcome back. So, this is part three of news analysis or different perspectives on mainstream mass media articles. So, here we have a Bloomberg. Oh, Bloomberg. Bloomberg is that guy, uh, written by Elena Mazneva and Yanni Rogers and Isis Almeida from February 23rd, 2022. And it's titled Germany Says It Can Do Without Russian Gas. That's tricky. Well, I can tell you that after reading all this, the article, at the end, they say this: bringing in LNG will never be enough to replace Russian gas fully, said Hans von Cleef, a senior energy economist at ABN AMRO Bank NV. Perhaps they replace it a bit with longer and more use of coal-fired power plants, but that obviously conflicts with the climate goals. What are we gonna do? Climate or standard of living? Right? All these guys who climate change and all that, or these activists, they still drive, cars. They still fly planes, right? They still have things that are built with energy that is not clean, and their cars that they buy, Tesla or other battery operated cars, how are they built? How are they built? I know that uh, Tesla's battery made out of lithium. Look at the process, technological process of producing lithium, and see how much pollution is that versus an engine with gas combustion engine. Look at that. Then they have what? The body of the car. They have the chassis. They have the tires. All these are made through a technological process foreign of clean energy. So when you guys feel so uh, morally superior to others because you love the nature like we don't, or you are for stopping global change or global warmth, a global global warmth. I don't even know, something like that. Uh, no, then when you feel so superior, just think that what you're driving, even your bicycle that you're riding, even the helmet that you stupid helmets you wear, or elbow pads, they're made with unclean energy. Okay, and you will never be able to replace all of it because you will not. Maybe you are. Who knows? Maybe we invent something else. But as of now, and I don't foresee that to happen in the next 10, 15, 20 years, maybe not even close. But anyway, these guys are still dreamers. Imagine, you may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. No, you're not. Unfortunately, you're not. Let's go to the next one. The next one is and this is another thing that I was talking about. China, Taiwan, while Russia is busy, or these guys are busy with Russia and Ukraine. So from the Hill, February 24th, it's called global warming, just to put that to the side and lay it to rest. All right. So it's from February 24th, 2022. And it says Taiwan reports nine Chinese aircraft in defense zone. Yeah, of course. You're busy here. I'm gonna take care of this right now. Maybe you don't see it. That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. I have no kind of doubt that it's gonna happen. It's unless Taiwan keeps his mouth shut and does what is required to do and doesn't bother the other guys. These guys are gonna bring it back legally and all that. All right, another article from Fortune, probably Fortune magazine, by Voldemir Groisman from February 24th, 2022, and it's titled "Only Together We Can Defeat Putin's Plan for Global Autocracy." So Putin right now is one step to equal Hitler. World dominance. Hitler wanted to dominate the world, be the master of the world. So only together we can defeat Putin's plans. He has plans, Mr. Goisman. Check his place and check his parents. His for global autocracy. All right, we're close. The next one, we're gonna probably in the next 2 3 days, we're gonna see the name of Putin associated with name of Hitler first in the same sentence somehow, you know, and then they're gonna make a little comparison, or like they're like together, and then they're gonna call him flatly the second Hitler in about 5 days. Five, because they're gonna go like slowly. You have to do slow steps, small steps, because even the cuckoo heads, the airheads, would be like what. So that's why you go slowly, like with the COVID thing. It went slowly. First this, second this, third this, and now you look back and say, how in the hell I accepted all this? Because they were done slowly, little by little. All right. Only Trudeau had the balls, not the balls, the balls, and he was bold enough to do what he did over there and limited those people's liberties and took froze their assets and banking, not assets, banking and their accounts and so on. Oh well. Oh, we got this guy. I love this guy. Not. So this is from The Hill from February 24th, 2022. I remember when this guy, his name is Vindman. So this is a General Colonel something, retired Army Lieutenant Colonel Alexander Vindman. Okay. A key witness in former President Trump's first impeachment trial. Okay. So he says GOP attacks on our democracy emboldened Putin. Look at this guy's biography. He was born in Ukraine. He was born in Ukraine. Now, I don't know, I don't think he's Ukrainian. He was born in Ukraine. All right. Came here to the United States. I'm not going to say how, because I already read his biography. Came here, got to this position. He worked in Ukraine. I know that the Ukrainian government wanted to hire him as, I think, chief of staff of their armed forces about, I don't know, 7 years ago, something like that, 8 years ago, something like that. How could that be possible? On whose payroll are you? Where is the loyalty falling to? But I don't know if what was the exact situation. He did not. I think he was. He also he was in trouble for um, um, you know some confidential information he disclosed to the Ukrainians or something. It was something like that. And he was retired. He was sent to retirement. Otherwise, probably he would have been court-martialed. But because of him being who he is, I think he has another brother who is another big shot somewhere. Check for his brother. He is. He was just now go back and sit on the toilet and don't show up. We're gonna call you when you need to come. Open your mouth stupidly and say stupid stuff when you have to incriminate something or say something stupid like this. So anyway, he wants GOP attacks on our democracy emboldened Putin. Like what? Putin was looking and say, okay, now we're gonna do this. I would say that if Putin has to deal with a country that is undemocratic and it has a despot, it has a tyrant who has the ultimate decision making power. I think that's even harder to defeat that guy than 50,000 people talking in the same time and having 25 different opinions because they're not united. So I'm not trying to say that democracy is better or something like that. But in democracy should be more debate, not only one point of view. But if you're a tyrant, it's no debate. You're the one. So it's like more united. I'm talking about that should be, but tyrants are not good people. Let's put it this way, by definition. We're not talking about what Plato's philosopher king from the Republic. That's a different story. Go read that one, and maybe you change your opinion on that, on the philosopher king and Plato. So this was it for now. As I stated in another video about Ukraine, I will not discuss the developments in Ukraine because it's too hot right now. The media uh, tries to provide with shock information so they can keep the us mesmerized and because they know people watch now TV more than ever, so they will. It's time to influence by repetition, and you can't really if you're a TV watcher, you will not compare necessarily with other sources. And I have a person, a friend, uh, in Canada, and he was trying to access. He's in Canada, Russia Today, and try to see what those guys are saying because you want to know what all the parts or the sides are saying, not only these guys. Okay, ones. And he stated that he could not access the Russia Today site. It was non-functional, and he couldn't figure out if it was banned, if it was just hacked by Romanian cyber technicians, blah blah blah, or it was just an order from someone that trickled down to the people who had to say, okay, these guys click, turn off the light. It worked here in the United States because when he notified me of this change or situation, he sent me the link that said it doesn't work for him. It worked for me. So it seems like we have more freedom than Canada, which I knew we have, but nevertheless, it shouldn't have be this kind of discrepancy. Now I don't know if it didn't work over there the site because I mean I don't know the reason why. It's just I'm just reporting to you a direct experience. This guy in Canada could not access that. I could access it here in United States and others because you don't have to watch only that. You can watch also Al Jazeera. Oh my God, don't mention that one, right? You can watch other so Agence France Presse. You can watch many other uh, outlets, media outlets that broadcast in English. There are non-English speaking countries and have their take. See what they say about this. Try to find, if you can, neutral countries and see what they say about this. Obviously, I think it's now we're gonna see a lot of exaggerations and a lot of fake news in the mainstream mass media. No, uh, and mistakes. Like they will report something, or so they're going to show some videos. They're going to be called out that that's from 3 years ago, from who knows where, and then they will retract. Yeah, we're apologizing like that, but you will remain with the same vision effect, and your brain will say, "Oh, I saw that," and you will not hear the apology. Okay, so that's why I choose not to comment on the events, the developments now. I will do it in the near future when I think things will settle down a little bit, or I have more time to listen to a bigger variety of news outlets, so I would be able to have a more informed, I would say, and discard certain outrageous claims that were debunked by more than one source and so on. So I want to be as accurate as possible, or at least in my assessments. I don't want to make assessments on false information because I don't want to do it for my intellectual integrity, not necessarily for you, but so you know what I mean. I do it for myself. So if I respect myself, I respect you because obviously I'm talking to you guys. So thank you very much for being with me today, and um, stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and without truth, you can't dispense or do justice. So be just. See you next time. Ciao.